It is day 4 of the crackdown against traffic offenders. It comes after Traffic Police Commandant Samuel Kimaru clarified that fire extinguishers, jump starters, first aid kits, and tow ropes are not essential for private cars. This as a section of motorists in private cars complained of police harassment for lack of non-essential tools. Kimaru said that only public service vehicles are required by law to have the tools on board. The police embarked on a crackdown on PSVs on Monday following a series of accidents along different highways that have claimed the lives of over 2,500 people this year alone. All right, let's have a look at what's happening on the roads right now. Kimani Mbugua is at the Nyayo Stadium roundabout. Kimani, what's the latest from there?
Good morning, Vicky. We've just come from Ngara where there was an operation, but then the police have paused that operation to take the guys they had arrested over there in to court. A bunch of people have been arrested. Around 10-15 people have been arrested, including private motorists and as well as PSVs who had not complied with the Michuki rules. Now that crackdown was just a random operation by the Central Traffic Base headed by the DTO Patrick Nyongesa and the OCS for Central. And that has ended on that side. So traffic on that side has cleared up. That's around the globe roundabout. So that shouldn't be a problem if you're coming out of the CBD going that way. But the only problem around that place is now coming in, which is expected. It's a drill. Everybody knows this when you're using Thika Road every morning. That is expected. Ngara, between Ngara and Globe, that roundabout is usually busy because there's guys coming from Kipande Road and Ojiji Road, all meeting with guys coming from Thika Road and also Parklands Roads. So you can expect a lot of traffic on that side. But then this is a Nyayo Stadium roundabout. Of course, it's a drill. 2 weeks ago, I said that traffic is going to ease up in November. But then with a crackdown by the police on Michuki rules, it seems like there's a bit of things are getting to what we are used to them being. And of course, you can see here at Nyayo Stadium roundabout, the police officer over there, she just stood there, stopped the traffic coming from Mombasa Road. Remember, this is where Mombasa Road ends. This is where exactly Mombasa Road ends and Uhuru Highway starts over there on the roundabout. And Langata Road doesn't look to be having a problem. So guys coming from Langata Road, it's a smooth drive. Only people coming from Mombasa Road are the ones having a problem. I can see goes all the way back to the South Sea overpass at the KMC, going around that area where there's a Total petrol station around there. That's where it all starts. Of course, people who live on Mombasa Road know this. That is where it starts. It's a normal day traffic, but this, you should expect it to clear in about 2-3 hours. By 10-11, it's all going to be clear, and maybe a lot of traffic will shift now towards the CBD. You can see that's how it looks. These guys are still waiting for the police officer to open. I don't know why they're still stand still. Oh yeah, I know why now. Because on the other side, on Uhuru Highway, it's still stagnant. So even if they get released, they're also going to get stuck on the other side of Uhuru Highway. So they're going to block the roundabout and also block guys using Baricho Road. So explains why that traffic police officer over there is still stopping them. You can see some of them are getting a little bit impatient over there, trying to ask the police officer to open. But they can see on the other side it's blocked. So traffic behavior as normal as we are used to it in Nairobi. Well, at least for a few days until the whole issue of the crackdown on Michuki rules comes to settle down. I think people are going to go back to normal traffic behavior. Of course, matatu people panicking, and it causes problems on the roads for many people. But anyway, that is how it looks. This roundabout you can see is clear for now. For now, it's not that bad not as bad as it looks. It looks bad on paper. But then when you're here, it's a normal traffic day. It's what you might expect to find on the roads. So that is how it looks this morning. And I don't know, these guys are still stuck over here. I'm waiting for them to be released. Oh yeah, it's opened on the other side of Uhuru Highway. So it means these guys are going to get released finally. There's a guy over there with a Mercedes convertible. Is getting really impatient. No, it's not a convertible, it's just a small Mercedes. Getting really impatient. Just see over there, Let's see now. Okay, now they get released. Okay, now that's a good way to end the link with the people of Mombasa Road getting released now to join Uhuru Highway, because on the other side it's opened up. That's a good way. It's a good place to end the link here, Vicky.
Kimani, before I let you go, I hope you can hear me. Are the police actually complying with that directive from Kimaru not to arrest drivers for not having non-essential tools like the towing rope or the fire extinguisher? Are they actually following that directive?
Yes, from the operation we were witnessing over there at Ngara, the police are complying with that. Of course, they got the directive yesterday, and the only thing that they were asking for is a driving license. In fact, that's the only thing that they were asking for most private motorists. There were, I remember, two guys. One was an Indian guy, and the other one was the Isuzu guy. Remember the Isuzu guy who had some luggage or some pipes in the back of his truck? That guy was arrested because he didn't have a driving license. That's the only thing they were asking for. So for private motorists, the driving license is the only thing that they're asking for. It seems even the lifesavers, it's depending on which police officer arrests you and how much time they have and what the situation is like, because some of them are trying to control the traffic at the same time. So they also didn't want to have a lot of traffic build up because of the operation. That explains why they actually did it on outbound, because in the morning outbound traffic on Thika Road is easy, so they decided to do that there. But the only thing that they're asking you for private motorists this morning is just a driving license. So long as you have a driving license, and of course your car is roadworthy and it meets all the standards, you'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. Don't be worried about the jump cables and the rest, the fire extinguishers and first aid kits. They're not asking for that. They're just asking for your driving license, at least from what we've witnessed this morning, Vicky.
Okay, good. Good to know. I have all those non-essential items. I just hope they don't bring issues about you not having the updated driver's license, because I still have the older one. But thanks for that update, Kimani. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think that's an issue with the updated one. Still, most people are still using the old driving licenses, and that's not an issue with them. They're just asking, are you qualified to drive on the roads? That's the only thing that they have an issue with this morning. If you happen to bump into the police, so don't be scared if you haven't left the house. I hope, Vicky, you have all these things in your car.
I have all those non-essential items and then the very essential driver's license. I have all of that, so I'm good, I hope. Thanks for that update, okay. Kimani.